So this is 3.8b, the second video on 3.8, the substitution method. We're on example number 5, and we have 4x plus 2y equals 8, and we have y equals negative 2x plus 4. Alright, well, they told us what our y is here, so that's saving us a step. So I can put 4x plus 2, and I'm going to put negative 2x plus 4 in for y, and that equals 8. So I substituted. So again, I put this in place of y here, so now I have one equation and one variable. That's what I'm really trying to do, is get one equation and one variable, because that is the only way I can solve an equation, is if there's only one variable and one equation. When there's two variables and two equations like that, I can't solve it. So my goal is to get it down to 1. Alright, so let's distribute this. 2 times negative 2x is negative 4x. And 2 times 4 is 8, and that equals 8. That's this 8 right there. 4x plus negative 4x is 0 x's, so my x's go away, and I get 8 equals 8. Well, that's a true statement, but I don't know what my x is, and I don't know what my y is. But what do we have? We have a true statement there. So that means that the line of this first equation is on top of the line of the second equation. So that means all answers work for this. So there's an infinite number of solutions to this problem. That's why I wanted to do that one, is let you know that there's an infinite number of solutions because the lines lie on top of each other. Now example 6, our last one, has to do with a story problem. The following table shows two contract rates charged by GTE Wireless for cell phone use. At how many minutes will the two rates cost the same amount? So let's say that we have a graph here, and then we have another graph that looks like that. Alright, what they're looking at, where do those two rates cost the same? And that'll be where they cross. So I'm doing a system of equations just like I've done in the past few problems. So we've got plan 1 is $15 a month, and then when you use your phone it costs you $1.50 a minute. This is the olden days when they used to charge you per minute. This one is $24.95 a month, but the charge that you pay per minute is only 75 cents. So we're trying to figure out at which point do they cost the same per month. So we're going to let y equal the monthly charge for x minutes of phone use. So we don't know how many minutes of phone use we have, but I know with plan 1 that if we take $1.50 times how many minutes we use, and we add the $15 a month, that's going to give us how much it's going to cost us to use the phone that month. So what I can do is I can put, let's say that I talk on the phone 10 minutes. So 10 minutes times $1.50 is going to be $15 plus this 15. That means it's going to cost me $30 a month to talk 10 minutes. So that's what this x is. That x represents how many minutes we have times how much it is per minute, and that will tell us how much we get charged for the time we use, and then we have to add the 15. Plan 2 is the exact same, only we're getting charged 75 cents a minute, so 0.75 times however many minutes plus $24.95 per month. So we're getting charged less per minute, but our monthly rate is more. And let's say you're trying to figure out which of those two plans is the best one for you. Well, if y equals this and y equals that, I can really say that these two are equal, right? Because y equals y, so whatever y equals is going to be equal to, trying to talk and write at the same time. So these two, we're trying to find out where they're equal. Okay, so notice all I have are x's, and that makes life a lot easier for me. Okay, so let's see, let's bring these x's over here. So that gives me $1.5 times, or minus 0.75 is 0.75, and that gets rid of that and that. Plus 15 equals 24.95. Okay, we're going to subtract 15, and I get 0.75x equals 9.95. Divide by 0.75. And my x equals 13.27. Now if you remember from way up in the original problem here, our x value was how many minutes we talked on the phone. And we got 13.3 I'm sorry, 27. Let's make it better. 13.27 minutes. 13.27 minutes is our point where both plans are the same. So actually 13.27 would actually be 14 because they don't charge you in decimal minutes. As soon as you hit 13 point something, they go up to the next minute. So 14 minutes. If you talked less than 14 minutes, this would be the best deal. If you talked more than 14 minutes a month, which I can't imagine any of you talking less than 14 minutes a month, then this is going to be the best price for you. So that's kind of the crossover. So that's how you decide whether which one of these is the best deal for you. It's like maybe you don't call anybody, you just have your phone for emergency use. Well, this is going to be the best deal. But if you're going to talk more than that 14 minutes, this is going to be the best deal. So that is lesson 3.8b, and we are done with lesson 3.8.